Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile guide for Legacy of the Duelist. So, today, I'm going to be covering a deck I've been really playing with for the last few days, or not even a few days, like last couple of weeks now. It's really damn fun. I recommend giving this a shot for anyone who is in the market for a fun deck full of big-bodied characters or big-bodied monsters with huge levels, and don't want to run Blue Eyes, because this deck, while still being fun, does have a small tendency to brick every so often. Well, this is Galaxy Eyes. I guess to quickly elaborate, this deck profile was not actually made by me, and it was not made by my buddy James. This actually comes from someone on YouTube named Dabna242. I'm going to leave a link to his account down below. He does really good deck profile guides. Like, I've been following him for a little bit, and he's made some really cool shit. I really recommend giving him a follow if you're looking for more competitive usage out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, because this game is still pretty fun for card battle simulators. So, what this deck basically is, Galaxy Eyes in a nutshell, it's kind of like another retread of, you know, the classic rival character using 8-star monster with 3,000 attack points, 2,500 defense points. You've seen this with Jack Atlas, you've seen this with probably a little bit of Cyber Dragons, but not quite to this extent. So, Galaxy Eyes is an archetype unto itself. It shares a lot of traits with the Photon archetype, and it goes into what was that other archetype? Shit, there was another sub-archetype this links into. I forget what it's called. Galaxy Eyes Photon, I guess. What the hell not? Okay, so Galaxy. Oh yeah, it goes Galaxy cards, Photon cards, and then go into Galaxy Eyes cards. That's generally the hierarchy of it. So this deck basically uses a few formulas from the Blue Eyes deck, where it utilizes Trade-In, it utilizes Melody Awakening Dragon, and a couple other cards to basically fish level 8s into the graveyard. Preferably Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, but you can do it with a couple other cards if you absolutely have to. There's a fun thing splashed in here, but I want to quickly say this deck is technically not complete. I've been meaning to record this for a little bit now, but the reason why is because this deck needs 2 Denko Sekos. I've been trying to grind the last one, but it's just not popping up. So, before I even got this card, I just had a pile of Greed Splash in here because, you know, free drawing power. So, it's not technically complete, but it's pretty close. So, yeah, just literally trade this card out, and you have a online legal card, so all the fun stuff. So, this deck's actually also really cool because it splashes in a bunch of level 8, level 9 monsters. Well, mostly level 8s. That are Xyz. There's no synchros in here. It's all Xyz monsters, so, you know, fun stuff. Each of these has either negation effects, huge attack power buffs, or some mix in between. You've already seen Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Climate Galaxy. I can't believe it's a goddamn name. New to this is Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. This thing hits like a goddamn truck. I'll be showing that off later on. So, you also have Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, which is really cool for nullifying everything in God's creation. Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, which is really fun for negating stuff. These 2 cards are basically used a lot for negation of abilities that are already in the field. And going on the list, this thing is kind of like a lesser version of Cyber Dragon Infinity, kinda. Speaking of which, you also have Nova and Infinity here. Reason being is because, hey, Galaxy Soldier. This isn't a Galaxy archetype. You could splash into Cyber Dragons, and here it is again. So yeah, you've already seen this card in motion. Coach King Giant Trainer. I've used. This is a thing. I haven't used it too much yet, but it's still pretty decent. Castel. You know, you have one level 4 Xyz monster here. Frankly, I'm thinking of trading this out for something else. Maybe Gaga Cowboy for burn damage to finish off the opponent. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just debating it. And Pan's Dragon if you need to get another level 5 to go into Cyber Dragon. And Elder NC Norden for, you know, if you need a fish for a level 4 Xyz or you need to bring something from back from the graveyard. So on and so forth. So I'm going to quickly go down or show you guys from front to back what all of this deck entails. Gonna be honest, from my success using this deck so far, I've rarely had this actually brick on me. Like, I think I said during Blue Eyes, that deck has a 70% chance of not bricking on the first turn. This thing has like a 90% chance of not bricking because there's so many things that bleed into each other that really there's so little reason to not use this shit. So yeah, I guess I could just go ahead and get the shit fired up. I could just sit here and list off what every single one of these does, but yeah. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason, Dabna decided to, on the side deck, there's a bunch of kaiju monsters, which, okay, I mean, Maxi, I get that. Kaijus are ridiculous, to be fair. I don't know why the hell is it level 7 here, though, because nothing at all in this entire deck has level 7s. There's all level 8s, and level 5s, and level 4s. But there's no level 7s. I don't know why it's in there. I might just take it out. Hard to say. And Galaxy Edge Dark Matter Dragon, because you've seen this in motion before. It's fucking nuts. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get this shit going, so I can show you guys what this looks like in motion. And we're going to start off against Brick City. When I say Brick City, I mean, I sometimes let Kaiba sit in this Duelist challenge for 10 turns straight, and he will not drop anything substantial in the slightest. It's maddening how bad his deck is. So I figured this is a good way to go ahead and start this shit. I'm going to eventually use this deck against Light Sworns, because I feel like it's really good against Light Sworns. And yeah, ooh, this is a decent first hand. It's gonna, since I have Galaxy Soldier already, I'm guaranteed infinity at least. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. Ooh, that's not bad either. Actually, that is a better idea. I'm gonna send Guardian of Order to the graveyard in order to, nope. Twin Twisters is always gonna be in here, but guys, Dabna really likes Twin Twisters. I mean, I totally understand why. Easy fodder and everything, but still. Alright, so one of the core ideas of this deck is to first get Galaxy Eyes into the graveyard, because there are certain spell cards, or no, yeah, there's 3 spell cards, well, 3 copies of the same spell card, that allows you to pull it from the graveyard, and then you have Galaxy Knight, which is insanely good, because you can just drop it for free, and immediately pull out Galaxy Eyes, and then go into a rank 8 Xyz that requires just 2 cards, or 2 level 8 cards. It's fucking nuts, so I highly recommend going with that. Alright, go ahead and activate Galaxy Soldier's ability. Now here's what the options actually do open up, because Galaxy Soldier, with his ability, it doesn't strictly pull from just, you know, Galaxy Soldier. You can pull Galaxy Knight, you can pull Photon Dragon, you can pull a bunch of crazy shit, really. The reason I'm not going to do Galaxy Knight is because otherwise I just have, you know, 0 defense attack, 0 defense monsters sitting on the field doing nothing, so it doesn't really do my purpose any justice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send the other Photon Dragon to the graveyard. Don't worry, there is a purpose to this. And a cool thing in here is Guardian of Order. If you control 2 or more light monsters, you can special summon this for free from your hand. But you can only control one of these things. Frankly, this is still pretty damn good because it's just a free beat stick. You can do this off of like anything. It's like, it doesn't specify it has to be a certain card. It's just literally 2 or more light monsters, drop it. No worries. That's, I'm surprised this is not limited to any capacity, because that seems ridiculous. So anyway, let's just go ahead and go into Infinity. You guys know about Cyber Dragon Infinity. I made a whole other video dedicated to it. It's fucking good. Negation. It can literally eat monsters that are in attack position, so that's fucking great. And it's so easy to drop if you just use this. Yeah, so, you know, nothing too crazy going on yet. I'm also willing to bet that Kaiba is going to be bricked for a little while also. But I'm not going to let him have the chance to do anything either. So, Twin Twisters is always good because free graveyard setup. Solemn Strike is always a great thing to have, period, if you need a backup. And so on and so forth. I'm just going to have Guardian of Order attack. That's the thing. Just going to go ahead and whittle him down a little bit. Give him something to think about. So, if Kaiba somehow manages to drop anything of worth, such as the one higher. Oh wow, he's trying to drop Blue Eyes. Too bad we ain't having that. I'm almost tempted to let him do it because he's never actually dropped a monster against me before. Well, he has, but not like Blue Eyes. I actually have never seen him pull Blue Eyes yet. So this is hilarious. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. This thing is kind of cool. If a monster on the field activates its effect, or would a spell trap card is already face on the field? Oh, I guess that also goes for like field spells or continuous spell or trap cards. You can discard this and you can destroy a card on the field. So it's pretty cool if you need to nullify like Ubel or some shit. Not quite Quasar level, but you know it's a good option. Let's go ahead and swing again. Give him something to think about. Excuse me. Alright, and move on. I honestly don't think Kite was going to have anything good to drop against me, honestly. One face down. Oh boy. So funny. I just saw Dark Side of Dimension the other day, and if Kaiba had bricked as much in there as he does here, he would never get anywhere in life. Now he's just asking me if I want to drop Twin Twisters. Tempting, but I'm okay, so no thank you. So, it's good. Since I have Instant Fusion, I can either go into Norden, or I can go to Panzer Dragon. Panzer Dragon's cool, but I need another level 5 to do anything decent, and if I go into Norden, then it's not going to do me too many favors, so it's a bit of an issue. I don't know. Frankly, the whole Instant Fusion drawing power here isn't too big of a deal unless you want to go into you need a backup level 5. Okay, this is clearly not doing anything. Let's see. I haven't drawn any of the cards I really need. Frankly, I'm just getting lucky because Kaiba keeps fucking bricking. So let's just go ahead and put him out of his misery. What's he got? What is that card? Rider of the Stormwinds? Smell his fuck name. What is that? Oh, okay. It's like a equip thing for Blue Eyes, I guess. Not too interesting. Alright. 300 left. Let's see if he can do anything. Come on, Kaiba. I'm trying to make a decent guide here. You can do something, maybe. Nope, he's not doing anything. Alright. There we go. That's the thing I was looking for. Well, sorta. Alright, so this is a card that really helps this engine going. So, Return of the Dragon Lords. It lets you resurrect a level 7 or 8 Dragon type monster from the graveyard. And a cool thing that this also has, if this thing is in the graveyard and level 7 or 8 will be targeted for an effect that will destroy it, you can banish this card and negate the effect. So, pretty cool. I actually like this a lot. Let's just go ahead and drop Photon Dragon. Photon Dragon, by the way, has this weird effect. What are you asking me to do? Probably. Yeah, thought so. Alright, so before we move on too far, Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon has this pretty cool effect. So natively, it can be special summoned by sacrificing 2 monsters with 2,000 more attack. That might seem costly, but there's a lot of the Photon and Galaxy archetype are level 4s that natively have 2,000 attack. Some of which can just be special summoned for free, so it's not too big of a deal. Like, I think Photon Thrasher, one of those cards. And this thing is pretty cool, actually, because it could basically warp cards out of existence and bring it back to the next turn. So, I can just read this verbatim. During your player's battle phase, this card battles an opponent's monster, target monster, banish both the opponent's monster and this card. And at the end of the battle phase, return any monsters banished by the effect. Oh, cool. I actually didn't know it had the ability against Xyz monsters. Pretty cool. The other monster was an Xyz monster. This card gains 500 attack for each Xyz material it had when it was banished. That's kind of cool, actually. I never knew it had that effect. That's pretty good anti-Xyz strats. So, to end this off, I'm going to show off how ridiculous this card is. Prime Photon Dragon. Which, yeah, this thing hits like a fucking nuke. Like, just straight up. Hits like a nuke. So let me go ahead and show off what this thing can do. No, I don't want to use Twin Twisters, thank you very much. So, okay, let's just take this thing from the top. So, when this thing is attacked or does attacking, during damage calculation, you can attach an Xyz material. What happens? It gains, just read it. This card gains attack equal to the combined ranks of all Xyz material currently on the field times 200. During the damage calculation only. Let's see, what's the other effect again? I haven't once before to me. If this card and its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's effect, or card effect, while it has Galaxy has Photon Dragon as an X material, you can just special summon this card during your second surround phase after. Okay, so this thing has a way to crank up its attack power ridiculously for a rank 8, and it's able to bring itself back if it's destroyed and had Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon attached to it, which, considering this deck, is not hard to do in the slightest, really. And double its attack. So that's pretty fucking good. Any bound damage this card inflicts to your opponent is had unless it has... Oh, I didn't know that, actually. It actually has the effect if it isn't attached with something. It's Galaxy-Eyes Photon. That's good to know. So because I currently have a rank 6 in the field, this thing will probably gain about, probably go up to about 5,200 attack points. That's roughly the idea anyway. I don't think it qualifies its own rank, as stupid as that would be. But let's go ahead and try it. So 4,000 currently. Go to swing. Go ahead and activate its ability. No. Yep. It's only during damage calculation. There we go. This thing will really fuck up a lot of things though. So let's guard Guardian of Order. How high is it gonna go? 6,800. So 6,800. That would be rank 8. Well, I think I actually did qualify its own attack and Cyber Dragon Affinities. That is pretty damn neat actually. So yeah, as you can see, this deck is pretty effective for not only hitting hard, but it's also got some pretty good knave defense. And now let's just go up against one of the biggest pain in the ass cards in his deck, True Lightsworn deck. Because Bob's insane, and he's probably going to lose this, but you know what? I need a challenge. Them critical thinking skills will come in handy here. But yeah, no, this deck is, it's not too difficult to construct, I feel. It's going to require some grinding, but honestly, for how this deck's legality and how fucking fun it is to even just drop is ridiculous. So, yeah. Oh, it wants me to go first. Solemn Strike, and yeah, Honest is still in here, but that's because, you know, everything in this goddamn deck is a light type. So, yeah. Well, there is Dark Matter Dragon if you want to splash in that is like the single dark type, but like, eh. Ooh. Why do you always lead with MST? I swear to God. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna. It's something to just pop it now because it will. You know what? Yeah. Excuse me. It's gonna cripple him, and it'll also cost him. Damn it! It'll cost Ubel her normal summon for his turn. So pretty good. Trade in. You remember this from the Blue Eyes deck. Discard one level 8 card, draw 2 cards. Pretty decent, I gotta say. Let's see. Melody Awakening Dragon. Discard 1 card, and you know, you can do all this stuff. Galaxy Expedition is actually one of the cornerstones of this deck. So if you control a level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster, you can special summon one level 5 or higher Photon or Galaxy monster from the deck. So pretty good. It's in defense position, but like this is just free fucking Axis material, really. So that's good. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this since, you know, I have it, everything. Why not? Just to keep things going for the time being. There's low rank 4 Xyz monster that is I think it requires 3 low 4s, and it basically lets you pull Galaxy Eyes from the deck manually by its own ability, which is pretty handy, gotta say. I don't think I've ever shown Castell off before. Castell is pretty cool. You have 2 options with it. Detach 1, you can change the face-up monster, face-down defense position. Detach 2 materials, target 1 or face-up card on the field, shuffle into the deck. This is really cool for just getting rid of a Synchro or an Xyz monster. It's really decent for just like getting rid of the crap. So it's not too bad. Alright, I don't think Ubel has a face-down trap card. Or maybe I'm full of shit, who knows? Oh man, Dimensional Prison, I hate you so damn much. And now because of my goof, I'm gonna take a lot of damage, so it's not gonna be fun. Just saying, there's a pretty good chance I might actually lose this. Because, oopsie. 2,500? Yes. Not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting to get swarmed, honestly. Because of that damn mistake. Alright. Instant Fusion. That's tempting, but I don't have anything really substantial to pull from Graveyard with Elder, Norden. I could use Panther Dragon, but that's not really worth it in my opinion, so... Got me on that one. And again, I could just use the ability to pull Panther Dragon because it has a pretty cool ability. So check this out. So you pull it out. This is normally used, I think, is thrown in here to integrate with pulling Infinity from the deck. But when you use Instant Fusion and pull it to the field, when it gets blown up, it has this ability to just send 1 card on the field to the graveyard. So, yeah, I think Jane's going to do 2 to graveyard as well as that Eclipse spell. I haven't done any. So even just this by itself. Oh geez, that's gonna hurt a lot. Oh yeah, I think that's GG right there actually. Let's swing again and see if I can't get lucky. Yeah, it's kind of in my opinion that Yubel's fucking Lightsworn deck might be the hardest one to deal with in the game. I think I was dealt a bad hand there. Again, rarely will actually get that, but I think I still put up a decent fight, even in spite of the limitations of my opening hand. So yeah. Alright, so thinking how best to counter a Lightsworn deck. Oh, I think I've already got a good hand. Nice. Depending on what I pull with trade-in, I should be able to start doing some good stuff. Yeah. It's no wonder that during the Let's Play of this game, Brandon always occasionally likes to dig people over the Lightsworn deck. And I can totally see why, because this shit is just so easy to use. Like, my god, it just mills so hard. Oh, yes, that is perfect. Okay. Trade in to send Galaxy Eyes to the graveyard. Trade again, I guess. Why not? I didn't even think I was going to get that. Okay. So, what I can do now... Oh, Galaxy Wizard. Galaxy Wizard is another one of those cards that's really integral to this deck. What it does is basically you can summon it. It can do one of two things. Actually, you can do both in one turn, really. Is the Galaxy Wizard a female? I see boobs underneath there. Huh. I never saw it before. So, yeah, as a result, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Also, because I have Galaxy Soldier, I can totally go into a, what was it? I can go into Infinity as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. So, what I'm going to do, we're going to do fun stuff, actually. This is going to be great. So, first thing I'm going to do, Galaxy Wizard is going to be turned into a level 8. There's a purpose to this. Use Return to Dragon to pull Photon Dragon from the graveyard. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. I could attack, but no thank you. And then Guardian of Order, because why not? I can just make Neo Galaxy Eyes right now, because fun stuff. And then just go into whatever hell I want, really. The only problem with dealing with this, though, is that there's a lot of effects that, or a lot of card effects that Lightsworn can run that is going to be very hard to deal with if I'm not careful. But frankly, if I hit hard enough at the beginning, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, really. I think the biggest issue to deal with, honestly, is just dealing with a face-down Raikou, and that should be about it. So, Neo Galaxy Eyes Dragon. This thing is nuts. Literally, as soon as it's summoned, everything on the field that's face up is negated. As in, like, all of their abilities are gone. This thing is like a giant EMP field. It's fantastic. And then, once returned, you can attach an Xyz material from this card. And it can absorb all other materials on the field attached to other Xyz cards. This thing is the ultimate counter to a lot of Xyz cards. This thing is fantastic to use. It's so good. Not to suck its dick too hard, but yeah, it's pretty decent. So, oh yeah, that level 4 is attached to him right now, so that's a bit of an issue. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. Galaxy Soldier uses ability. Yeah, actually, that'd be a good idea. So, here's my thought. Everything that appears on the field once the Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon is on the field, everything that was on the field before its summoning is negated. So, like, Lightsworn Beast here is negated and all that shit. Everything after it is not negated, though. So, a tricky thing you have to be careful with is, everything you summon after it, though, is pretty much fair game, so long as everything is not re-negated. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to Infinity just yet. What I'm actually doing is I'm just going to create Castel, so I can do a bunch of crap. Because why the hell not? Norden's in there, so I might as well use him. Let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, you have a lot of flexibility with this deck if you play your hand the right way, which really isn't too difficult. So we got Castel now, not too bad. If things start going south, I can use his ability to send something back to the graveyard, or back to the deck, I guess. Because if he summons like Michael, the arc something, or he summons Judgment Dragon, I can use it and just nuke everything. So, pretty good. My only liability here is Galaxy Soldier on the field. That's not really doing anything. And, yeah, pretty cool stuff. So, this is going to hurt a bit. 2400, I would say, yeah. If I already use Castell now, I'm probably going to attack a Raikou. I'm willing to bet that, actually, so I'm going to be very careful and not attack it. That W Bell could just flip it face up and attack face effect, so fuck me. Hey, a Judgment Dragon, already. Good, fantastic. And, God, I keep forgetting about that card. Or I can keep doing his ability because it sucks. Major pain in the ass. I keep forgetting that Judgment Dragon can just do that ability, just nuke everything on the field at the same time. Is stupid. Probably should have gone for Affinity, honestly. Still going. Yep. Seeing Literally can just blow everything up on the field is stupid. Alright. So this thing is actually pretty cool. So Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon can be attributed to special summon a monster. Actually, wait. Wait, I might have an idea. Now, hear me out on this one. I'm about to hit this thing very, very hard. Bob, how are you going to hit this thing very hard if everything's in the fucking graveyard? Oh wait, shit. I need to normal summon Galaxy Soul. Galaxy, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Well, not totally out of it yet. Have ideas. Oh no, it does pull it to the hand. That's right. And then using his ability, I can pull a Photon Dragon from the graveyard. Galaxy Knight is another really good cornerstone of this deck because so first of all, even though it's a level 8, if you control another Galaxy monster or Photon monster, you can normal summon this for free, and then when you do so, you can pull a Galaxy. What was the specification? You can pull a Photon Dragon from the graveyard. The only downside is Galaxy Knight loses attack power, but frankly, that's not too terribly bad considering what you're able to pull out of it. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do Prime Photon and proceed to absolutely fucking decimate Yubel. Oh wait, I can still run over it, but oh no, I do have the ability. Never mind. I was worried it was only gonna do half damage, but nope, I'm still good. Let's just go ahead and blow it up. Like, really blow it up. So activate the effect. Be sure to get rid of Photon Dragon last, so you can maintain your attack presence. 2600. Yeah, I would say that's a good change of favor in my direction. Wait, what the hell's in the graveyard? Oh yeah, Cloud Dragon. You can pull it from the graveyard and attach it to one Xyz monster you control, so that's pretty cool. It's one of those dumb you can only use this ability once per duel things, but frankly, if you're good about it, you should be alright. So now, or Raigeki exists because my life is awful. Alright, can do that. What's going on? Oh boy. If I don't pull this correctly. Oh, hey, Danko Psycho. Well, it's a little late for that, though. Wait, I thought that this would just resurrect itself, though. Card effect was. You can special summon this card during your second Sigma phase after its activation, doubles attack. Okay. Well, this thing's pretty cool, though. Denko Psycho's ability. The reason it's so fucking rare, actually, is because, when this card's on the field normally, if you don't control any set cards, your opponent can't set cards either. So it kind of just nullifies like a whole dimension right there of what they're possibly able to do. Pretty nifty, I gotta say. So if I could just hang on for a turn, I should be okay. Damn, this is actually getting pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. 2 face downs. What? He didn't swing. Why didn't he swing? I'm actually genuinely confused. Like, why didn't he swing? He could totally have won that. Weird. Okay. Wait, hang on. Was supposed to summon or monster effect is activated. Oh, I can't even set my own shit. That's right. Damn, 8,000 attack points though. Too bad I won't do a lot because I don't. One of them is probably a Raikou. I'm being completely honest here. Yeah, fun stuff. Damn, if I... Well, yeah. I'm just gonna have to wait. At least fucking... Its attack power, though, is 8,000, which is insane. But I can't really... Yep, there we go. I thought so. Wait, depending on who it gets rid of, I can still win this. Because he's totally in the open right now. Ah, damn it, there's a synchro. Goyo. Ah, you dick. Almost had that. I knew one of them was Raiko, though. Okay. Well, that was a terrible showcase because I got duped to the brain there. God damn it. Ah. Okay, that was awful. I really should have been able to do that one a little bit better. So, you know what? Let's go against something a little more capable. That's a weird ass card. Okay, so bring more negation stuff to dealing with Lightsworn if you want to. Clearly this is not the best showcase I could be doing with this, but you know what? If I played these just a tinge better, I could probably have overcome that. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm too salty, but like I do feel like, goddamn, that was ridiculous. Oh wow, he's going right for Mistletoe, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go up against Mizar. Frankly, thematic and everything. Also because Dragoonity, I know how to fight this deck inside and out now. Alright, probably agreed. Trade in. Get rid of Photon Dragon, send it to the graveyard. Go ahead and do this. Bob, what are you doing being effective? I know. Alright. So, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to play this a little bit more smart. Increase the level. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to start with summoning Hope Harbinger. So that way I can at least negate, if he tries to activate Dragon Ravine, I can use this to just eat it, basically. So, yeah. I could activate another trade if I want to, but that's going to be a little bit excessive. At least I think so. Oh, this is not going to be excessive in the slightest, though. In the slightest. Alright, so, on to the graveyard. Pull up something else. Oh god, this is the sort of defense I've been waiting for. I wish I thought I got this a little lucky sooner, but you know what? This is still not bad. Not bad. I can deal with this. Right, going to Infinity. I probably should have been smart and played Infinity against Ubel. I feel like I would have won one of those duels if I actually did that instead of banking on Castel. But you know, this is still not too bad. Judgment Dragon's ability, but oh my god. I don't want this guy to come off more as advertising for Lightsworn decks, but it's kind of going that direction. Alright. Pulp Affinity. Now, this thing will just screw up all sorts of spell cards that go on the field. This thing will activate, negate everything else. Rock and roll. Excuse me. Nice. Wait, he didn't have a face on you, seriously? Huh, okay. So now, no matter what Mizar does, I've pretty much got him in checkmate until, you know, unless he gets really lucky. Surprised I wasn't allowed to negate that. There we go. I think I see what he's trying to do. I think anyway. Nope. And just regular face down, okay. Well, it's not a Raiko. I don't care. Ooh, hell yeah. There's one. I don't think I have a Photon Dragon currently in the graveyard, but yeah, I didn't think so. So at least it allows me to regular summon itself. That's pretty cool. Not much else I can do with that though, so no big deal. Yeah, this is one of the big reasons why you want to get Galaxy Dragons in circulation, so that way you can just negate a lot of crap. And you can get free Xyz fodder just moving everywhere. Jeez. And this is what it's like when you're not getting dicked over. You have a lot of big bodies that have a pretty good amount of negation. Pretty good stuff. I would actually recommend using this over that Blue Eyes deck I made the guide on before. This is pretty effective. Instant Fusion? Nah, it's fine. I've already won this. Well, I can just normal summon this. No. And options. You know what? Lancelot would be pretty good. Lancelot, it's very much like Infinity. It doesn't gain attack power, but the cool thing, so it doesn't gain attack power boost from having Xyz monsters on it, but what it does get is the ability to attack the opponent directly. So to showcase that, haha, well, let me show this text off in full first. So it can attack directly, and when it does so, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and once per turn, during either player's turn, when any card is pretty much a spell trap card is triggered, or monster's effect is triggered as well, you can attach one Xyz and negate the activation. Not destroy the card, but just negate the activation. So pretty cool. I guess you can use Lancelot as like a little miniature Gustav if you want to, but that's nowhere near as fun. So yeah, that's the Galaxy Eyes deck I have made that comes from Davna242. If you want to give him a look, but go for it. He does pretty damn good deck tutorials. This deck is still very effective. The only thing I probably will switch out at some point is Vanity's Emptiness, just because, like, I don't know, it feels like it hinders me more than it helps me, especially when I actually like pull it early on. So yeah, this deck's still pretty good. Coach King might have helped me out actually, maybe. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Next time I'm probably going to go over I have probably a couple more decks I can tackle before I actually call this quits. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Peace.